You know, sometimes it's important to stream at incredibly odd hours of the night just to really throw people off their game. You really gotta be nonsensical with this. The Rose Wolf, Arcane Wiz, Lettuce Hat Cat, Holy Man, Cackling Goblin, Andre, Shion, Chill Lady. Stop moving so fast. Super Spike, Thomas, Armin, Jacob, DeBlasta, Trix, Kara, Salty Eggs, Bryn, The Gentleman, Kobe, Archon, Egg Activist, Super Cage 13, Random Thing. Okay. It's supposed to be late at night. Go to bed. Oh, the Holy Man, John, Can Soup, Complex Awareness, Ipoin, Alex, Cab Bear Delivery, Zacinator, Not Lumine. Yeah, everybody's gotta listen. You're supposed to be asleep. That I could do the live stream and nobody watching. I like to know something about stocks. I mean, sure. You woke up for this? What do you mean? I just started. Just took your NyQuil. Don't fight the NyQuil. You'll see the Hat Man. It's evening. Yeah, it's evening for a lot of people. I don't know. I got tired of sucking at video games, so I figured I'd just do like a, a classic Twitch-style just chatting stream, AutoZone is worth 3,000. I've literally never even heard of that. Well, thank you, Cab Bear Delivery, for the 5 fake memberships. Hooray! We got some good ones. There's people here. Yeah, we finally got like 50 viewers. I'm such an influencer. Did you know? Did you know that I'm an influencer? I'm like super big on Threads. Anybody making a Threads account? Did you hear about this? I feel like that's the next Jerry Seinfeld stand-ups. Did you hear about this thing called Threads?
You made someone a real fan.
There it is.
That's so cool.
Thank you. That is so cool. Thank you. I gotta pop out chat. This is kind of hard to read. Okay, that's a little better. It sells car parts. Okay, well, I don't have a car. I used to, but someone else has it now. Been sick with a summer cold. No. Illegal. They can't do that. Influencing me to make poor decisions about my sleep schedule. No, I'm not. You can just go to sleep and nobody will care. I would have been watching Scorby's live stream tonight, but he got sick too, so he's not streaming or playing old PlayStation games and shit like that. It's fine. The RTVS crew finally all got together to play Among Us again. Thank God. I like Wayne's stream so much. I wish he would stream more often, but I guess he's got like some crazy shit going on. Okay, goodbye, Super Spike. Why I call myself fake ASMR? This was all explained in the visual novel. I had a whole thing going. I don't even know if that like mega, what is it, Mediafire link still even works, but you know what I mean. Not gonna make a thread. I wasn't gonna make one. Listen, everything I've heard about Threads just sounds like shit. There's only a For You page. You can't even look at like the people you're following, just like on a dashboard. And if you try to delete your account, it deletes your Instagram too. I think I might have an Instagram. I made one for me, but I don't use it. You're not fake, I'm actually real. No. Real is my brother. Who I gotta, like, force to actually do some work once in a while. What if you don't have an Instagram account? Oh, it'll make one for you. I don't even know if that's true. It doesn't matter. Instagram is low-key good. I wouldn't know. I've never used it. And when everybody was just like, oh yeah, you should post your photos there. And I'm like, you can post photos on Facebook too. And Twitter. And DeviantArt. And Tumblr. So adorable as a cat. Thank you. I'll do a cute yeah for you. Yeah. That was a bad yeah. Hold on, I can do better. Yeah. I wish I had arms that could move. I wish I could emote also, but it's impossible to get the emotion tracking working with like a basic webcam and when you're wearing glasses. And I can't take them off because then I couldn't see the screen. Post photos on your bedroom wall. I have been thinking about getting a cork board. You know, just for vision purposes. I think that'd be super fun and aesthetically pleasing if I just had a cork board with like some photos. I wonder if there's a VR chat model for fake. I assume that Vroid models can just be like ported into VR chat, no problem. Just assuming. Why do I do not say for work? Money. There's money to be made, homeboy. You want to get in on this? Speaking of, I mean, since you brought it up, there's a few of you here, a few of you that might like to make a purchase. Please consider. There's not a new audio this week, but I've got like at least 10 of them. Sizable selection. There is a free sample. Please consider. I want to buy a new desk. You see, I'm an adult. I'm a responsible person. I want to take that money and buy a desk. Anyone know some good dessert recipes? I remember like what is it, like butter tart bake or something? Butter tart squares. Those are really good. Not exactly your cup of tea. That's fine. I'm going to continue doing it. Do another Neko ASMR? Like Neko listener or I'm the Neko? Because there is a significant difference, and like I don't really know which one the audience prefers actually. You buy the desk or put it on throne. Do you have any... Desks are really expensive, okay? I'll buy it myself. Now, I was just thinking, like, I can buy any video game I want on Steam because it's connected to my PayPal account. So if you've ever bought a commission from me, you have helped me purchase Lies of P when it comes out in September. You've helped me purchase Project Eva Megamix and Five Nights at Freddy's. Remember that one time I played Five Nights at Freddy's? That was terrible. That's a bad game. Neko listener is better. Yeah, that's what everybody's into. That's what you're into. Request more southern accent audios? What? Like you weren't offended by my horrendous accent? Are you getting the pre-order costumes? Isn't it just the one where he looks really stupid? Like, that's what it is, right? You know, the one where he looks like classic Pinocchio, not like Disney Pinocchio, but he's wearing orange and it's ugly. I would never pre-order for that. Are you kidding me? It's called mods. You can just mod that in later. I'm sure there will be very specific kinds of mods for the game after it comes out. I'm looking forward to it. Thanks. Thank you, Kuma Teddy, for the $2.
Hello,
thank you so much.
I love your work. Nyan.
Nyan. Nyan. Fake Southern accents are always horrendous. Yours is charmingly horrendous. Thank you. Stock purring. Really? Your preference is stock purring noises? That's specific, I gotta say. Yeah, Thomas, you can just fall asleep listening to the live stream. That's not illegal. Yandere German officer interrogates spies. We're never doing German again. Like, it's never happening again. I'm never playing another German character ever in my life. Ever. No. Call me names? Okay, the Holy Man, that's your name. Why not in the German? Because I can't pronounce the words. There's a friggin' time I've last played a German. Every time I tried to pronounce a German word or like a German location, kept getting emails back. They're like, yeah, you pronounced this wrong. Can you redo it? And it's, no, we're never doing it again. No, it's just not worth it. Then we'll get to hear all the interesting things I have to say. I know you're just going to listen back to it later anyway. You're the guy who used to listen to my entire playlist of audios on a loop over and over again, okay? I know how deep this goes. Don't lie to me. Yandere X, now goddess, forcibly snuggles listener. I can't help you with that. I didn't write that series. Nerdy girlfriend teaches you D&D. Somebody else would have to write that. I know nothing about D&D. I'm actually not all that nerdy. I mean, I get it, not like game nerdy. I'm not AVGN, but you know, I know a thing or two about knitting. Thank you, Complex Awareness, for the $10. Job recent. Oh, congratulations. Congratulations on the new job. Me, on the other hand, I'm here forever. This is my job. I'm glad you guys like the accents, even if they're bad, but I'm not doing German.
I got a new job recently and I have money again, yay. I can probably speak for most
Yo,
people
Elsie,
without
what's
the
up?
accents.
Wanted to commission scripts for a while, yeah. I mean, we can negotiate. If you have a good enough outline, I can write the script for you, but it will be like $10 extra. I don't know. I kind of just make up the prices as I go. I'd say you're getting a deal either way, because, like, you know, 1,000 words, $12. You cannot get a voice actor as cheap as me. Let's just be fair. My rates are incredible. I think that's a very charming part of my character. Like, I always say that not safe for work commissions are negotiable, and everyone's just like, okay, how much do you charge for them? And I'm like, it depends. Use Cash App? No, PayPal only. As long as you don't specify, like, what it's for. Okay, like, if you're gonna, like, commission a not safe for work from me, just don't put anything in, like, the what it's for line. Just ignore it entirely. Because PayPal will shut down my account if they find out that I'm doing not safe for work for money. Ever with the word forced in it. I never use forced. I prefer makes. You know, somebody makes you do this. Forced is too forceful. It's not as cute, you know? Forced. So violent. It's so harsh, you know? A question for a commission. I mean, you can just email me. Or message me on Tumblr. Just email me about it. Oh, thank you, Ipwin, for the 420 reals. The weed number, yeah, but unfortunately the Streamlabs notifications only work in US dollars, so it's probably not gonna trip my cool weed Miku. And it's stupid that PayPal doesn't legitimately allow not safe for work content. I know, I hate it, because I feel like I would be able to get more sales on my Gumroad page if I allowed PayPal, but I can only allow credit cards because PayPal will get all uppity about it. Thank you.
Number, as usual, smile.
Think I can get anyone banned from PayPal by sending them money with something like that in the memo line? I don't know. I feel like if it becomes a recurring thing, right? Like you could petition to get your account opened again. What if I wanted a story in public domain? Oh yeah, I can read stories. That's no problem. The price all depends on the word count. Why don't you just make a Patreon? Too much pressure, and also Patreon as a platform, its UI is terrible. I've had a Patreon before and I hated every minute of it. It was for a different channel though. I closed it eventually. Never got much traction anyway. But the UI is so terrible to use and it's just too much pressure. Oh my god, I just realized I didn't crop my thing. God damn it. That's super embarrassing. Go away. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway. That was really embarrassing. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, I forgot what I was talking about. Anything planned for the... Oh, fuck. When's... I always forget when the anniversary... This keeps happening, okay? Everybody was like, oh, what are you gonna do for the 1000th video? What are you gonna do for the 666th roleplay? Now I gotta worry about the 3-year anniversary too? I'm gonna lose it. Isn't it the same amount of pressure as YouTube memberships? It's really not. Okay, like... In order to make people like pay a substantial amount on Patreon, I would need to offer like some sort of perk. For most audio role players, that is not safe for work audios, which I can't do that once a week because I don't have access to that many not safe for work scripts, and not safe for work audios take way longer to make. I would burn out so fast if I had to make one a week. It just could never happen. Plus, YouTube memberships are so much easier. I can just upload my secret video. It's on this channel. I don't have to post a link to it anywhere. You can just pay for the membership and it's available in your subscription box immediately. It's just so much easier. What conditions do you write your own scripts for? I don't know what the conditions are. It's just negotiations and such. Making a guide video for future content creators? I don't think I'd be very helpful. It's not like I'm all that popular. Doing another God ASMR? I'll think about it. Jeez, relax, Nolan. Ever want to play Lies of P with your VTuber avatar? Kind of, but I didn't really want to push it. I mean, like, it's a very graphically intense game. I don't want to overheat my computer. Script access is an issue. There's tons of free ones on Reddit. Well, yeah, for like safe for work audios that I can post on YouTube. The only issue is I want to be unique and those scripts are public, so like every time I would do a script, I'd just get a bunch of comments saying like, yeah, I've heard like 10 other roleplay channels perform this, and that's a little bit demoralizing. Nobody wants to listen to a script they've heard before, even if it's like from a VA they like, you know? Thank you, Zila. I'm glad you like the videos. I want to do a VTuber secret video for the real fakers. I might have done that before, but, you know, meant the not safe for work ones. Okay, you're right. There are literal tons of not safe for work scripts available on Reddit. Unfortunately, it's the Gone Wild audio community on Reddit, so they're a very insular community, and they really don't like when audios are like privated or for profit. So most of the scripts that are posted there specifically have instructions that are like, yo, if you perform this script, you cannot put it behind a paywall. So yeah, if it was a case of like, you can put it behind a paywall if you like send a copy to the scriptwriter for free, then I would be able to do that. But they usually prefer to keep them in community and public, so it's not really an option for me. Every VA has the same, well, no, every VA is different, but like, you know, it's like the same story over and over again, you know. Do you really want to hear that? Well, thank you, Crazy Anime Gamer, for the $5. I'll make other fakes look real. Exactly. You wish you were me. No, but seriously, when is my channelversary? I gotta look it up now, because otherwise, you know, I'm just gonna do another live stream. We'll just do a fundraising live stream so I can get a desk.
No, I don't mean her brother.
When is this happening? Ugh, it's on the 19th. Ugh. That's 2 months before Lies of P comes out. How am I gonna live? Yes, unknown, you have the blue star. Congratulations. Yeah, I have a brother. His name's Real. He's kind of the worst, though. April Fool's stream. Real said he wants to do a Discord server. We're never doing a Discord server. Never, ever, ever again. No, absolutely not. I'd be more likely to start up a subreddit like Jesus Christ. No, 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 no. You're playing Stray? Ooh, great game. What happened in the Discord? Discord, pretty much. Bunch of people got really mad at me for, like, I don't even remember what happened at this point. I just remember general chaos, people like spamming slurs in general, and I'm just like, what the hell happened? And they were planning a coup. They were gonna get my channel taken down. It's not even worth considering. And sure, maybe that wouldn't happen if it was a Discord that I was in charge of, like me specifically, but I don't know how to use Discord and I don't want to learn it because it's not worth it. Don't really get the idea of a Discord for a content creator. I understand when like live streamers do it so they can alert people that their live streams are happening. And like maybe they want a space where their people can share fan art and whatever, but for me, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. 'Cause you know, today I was reminded, you know, I hate thinking about it, but it's one of those like existing as a woman on the internet type things. I got recommended this random stream on Twitch, and it was this lady just sitting with her husband. It said they were playing LA Noire, but they weren't. They were just chatting. And she was talking about the crazy DMs she get, and she's like, you just gotta ignore it. You don't respond. You don't tell anyone about it. And I'm just like, I know. Nolan, are you fucking for real? I'm just like, I know if I were to get any bigger, I've received a minimal amount of creepiness from people online, but I do know that it would get like 1,000% worse if I were bigger. Just, if I made my VTuber model any cuter, if I put on like a really fancy outfit and everything, if I had a girlier voice, things could be so bad for me. But they're not that bad yet. LA Noire is French for the noir. Wouldn't it be the black? Thank you, Zila. I have been getting a lot of nice comments from people that are just like, I love the way your voice, it's like your voice scratches an itch in my brain. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. Do you want to do that? Listen. I love cute outfits, okay? That's like 90% of the reason why I bought Project Diva Mega Mix, because there's like a zillion costumes in that game and they're all adorable. Maybe I would want to wear something cuter, but like, you know, a Catgirl in a cute outfit on the internet, it's too risky. Regret watching that one guy's videos about you while I was sick. While you were sick? That's like the last thing you want to have a fever dream about. What would happen if you get a live 2D VTuber model? I probably wouldn't, because like those are like in the triple digits of expensive to commission, and I just don't think it would be worth it. I think live 2D VTuber models are kind of creepy. Like, I see some of the designs and I'm like genuinely like, oh my god, they look so cute. I would love to see like somebody like that in an anime. But just the way they like, they're pretty much just like squashing and stretching on the fly, and they just don't look natural to me. Live 2D just, I don't know, it can look good in certain circumstances, but for most VTubers, I'm just like, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't look like that. What lore would your VTuber character get? Well, that's it. That's just it, right? Because they're all anime characters. They're all playing a character, too, and I'm just fake, you know? Speaking your interest, I don't know. I thought you'd been here for so long that like you knew who it was, Elsie. But it's fine. You don't need to know who it is. You really don't need to know. It will legitimately just make your day worse. I know it makes my day worse. Fake lore. I showed up because I need money. You know, I did originally just start this channel as something to do while I was bored at work during the pandemic, just writing scripts and stuff, and I figured, like, you know what, I'm just gonna post every single day and see what happens. And oddly enough, it worked out. Like, hey, I don't have to work night shift anymore, so winning on that front. My voice destroyed your life. Why are you on Twitch now? What does that have to do with me? I'm not on Twitch. Expanding to Patreon and other platforms purely for the money. Hey man, I need to live. I need to be able to buy a desk. But I do sell Not Safe for Work for the money. That doesn't mean I don't enjoy doing it. Like, I'm not being coerced. There was definitely like a comment or two that was like, oh great, another wholesome channel, like it became dirty and unclean. I'm just like, whatever, I'm an adult. You should be an adult too, come on. Is there an IKEA in Canada? Yes, that's where I'm planning to get my desk from. But even they're not that. Like, okay, I saw this desk. It was on a live stream a while ago, but it's like made of like, it's kind of made of metal or something. I don't know. I'm just so concerned it might be too wide for my room, but it's so nice and it would definitely have room for 2 screens and it's got shelves. I think it would be really nice. Thank you, Bruce. Sayonara. Desk needs a matching lamps on. I don't need a lamp. I have my lights on the ceiling. I have my moon lamp. Yeah, do what you want. Like, I gotta do what I want. Good night, John. Good night. Gave your uncle a check to buy a bird? What kind of bird? That's a very unique story. How much does a desk cost? I'm trying to remember what, like, the desk that I wanted. It's from IKEA. Oh, sweet, I have a bunch of emails. Thank you, whoever just, like, purchased a bunch of my audios. Big fan of that, thanks. Okay, so where was it? It's an IKEA desk. It was from IKEA. Not that. IKEA. Some sort of parakeet. Ooh, fun. Right, good night, Armin. Good luck fighting the Titans or whatever goes on in that show. I know it's like a real name. Anyway, where was it? I gotta like search my history. How do I search my friggin' history? IKEA. It's an IKEA. Desks. I don't have the one that I wanted saved. Damn it. This is gonna take forever to find it again. They've got like 500 different desks. Even like their cheapest, shittiest desks are like $100. I know it was one of their more expensive kinds, so I'm just gonna sort by like high price. Which is probably mostly, yeah, shitty standing desks. Great. This is gonna take a while. You're gonna say anime is mid AF? Yeah. Depends on the anime, I guess. Oh my god, I can't find it. That's not a desk, that's a shelf. Ugh. Come on. They've got gaming desks. How high should a computer desk be? Nobody cares. Mid-anime is everywhere, exactly. I'm trying to find it in my history. I don't see it. That pisses me off. I'd have to go back and find the live stream where it got recommended to me. Irritating. Sekiro and the Dark Souls trilogy are on sale. No, I don't like Dark Souls. If Hot Pinocchio. Yeah, that's the difference. There is no Hot Pinocchio in those games, so why should I care? I'll just be straight up. I played Dark Souls 2 and I absolutely hated it. It was not fun. It just wasn't fun. Also, it made me motion sick, so... what are you gonna do about that? A lot of people immediately dismiss a channel just because they have a Patreon. You know, I do get kind of cheesed at channels that, like, have Patreons that they have, like... You can see how many patrons they have, and you can just see, like, they gotta be making at least, like, maybe $3 to $4 grand a month, which is definitely more than enough to live on, depending on, like, where you live. But then they'll still have ad breaks in the middle of their videos. And I'm just like, really? Did you really need, like, the extra 5 cents? You know, I'm barely making enough to make rent on this channel, and I don't run mid-rolls. Like, it disrupts the flow of the audio. See some of them, I'll see them have Patreons and put out 1 to 2 audios a week, and it's like, what? Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's because, like, I assume most of them are putting out, like, really long, high-quality, not safe for work audios once a week. And if that's what they want to put all their, like, time towards to make the money, then I respect that. I cannot do not safe for work once a week. It's just too much. And maybe the Patreons have more. Yeah, it usually is like there are Patreon exclusive audios, but usually they're not safe for work. I can't say I'm an expert on it because I've only ever, like, subscribed to one Patreon for that, but, you know. You kind of started running out of ideas, and I was just like, this isn't worth the $5. Vic is the most consistent YouTuber I've ever watched. Thank you. Is Dark Souls hard? Yeah. A lot of them do only 1 to 2 not safe for work a month or so, I've heard. I know most of you probably aren't into this, but I know Cardlin Audio, he does like one a week. He does 3 regular audios in a week, and he also does 1 paid not safe for work audio a week. I find that's an impressive work ethic. He's got the whole audio roleplay thing down to a science. Like, it is legitimately his business and his career. He's really good at it. But, like, his not safe for work audio started getting boring, so I was like, no. Going ham on a popsicle? Yeah, no. That just sounds like it would be hell on my teeth. Just use your fingers. Consume what's probably an unhealthy amount of ASMR. Hey. I used to do that too. Unfortunately, getting into the industry, as it were, in quotation marks, kind of just like made me feel less inclined to listen to other people's audios. But I feel like I should, though. I feel like it would give me good inspiration and like listen to what's like sort of popular, what sort of voicing like techniques they're using. Of course, I don't know if it would be all that helpful because I know that like the most popular female role players are all just like doing the overly cutesy anime girl voice, which, you know, respect if like they can make that work, but I can't. So it's not me. I see the FNAF movie, I'll pirate it. I don't feel bad saying that. Scott Cawthon's a dick. And we talked about going to town with Tootsie Roll Pop. Yeah, it turns out that doesn't produce the right sounds. It's the wrong like shape and I don't know, toughness. Too crunchy. Doesn't work. Is it okay to not want to listen to a channel because they do not say for work? It's okay to not want to listen to a channel for any reason. It's entertainment. If you don't enjoy it, then don't watch it. Listen to ASMR to hear the different ways people do the same script. Huh. I've never heard anybody like say that they do that, but that's interesting. It's gonna be on Peacock. Whatever, man. I don't have Peacock either. You know what else is gonna be on Peacock? Twisted Metal, the TV show. When's that coming out? I actually am really curious. Oh no, we jumped. We did a time warp. I'm actually so curious. I would want to watch at least the first episode just to see how badly they mess it up. You want to pet me? Well, too bad. Alright, good night, Armin. I commissioned a tutorial on pirating the FNAF movie. The same as you pirate any other movies, as long as you're okay with crappy cam rips. But that's what the first trailer was anyway. How do you even TV show a Twisted Metal? Oh, you'd be surprised. By showing a clip that gets my entire live stream nuked. That's how they do it. I'm still mad about that. I'm still so mad about that. How dare they? Use bubblegum, it works surprisingly well. How? Like chewing? Making a TV show out of Twisted Metal Black? No, it's just like Twisted Metal. And, Sweet Tooth is played by... I've forgotten his name now, but I need to fight him in the street. He's played by that dude from... I actually don't remember what else he's from. He's a comedian, I don't know. Will Arnett. I think his name's Will Arnett. And, that dude who played Falcon in the MCU is playing John Doe. By popping it? That doesn't make any sense either. But yeah, I know you mean like Kane Hodder for like the body of Sweet Tooth because he was Jason, right? He might be a bit too old for that. I think he's being played by some other guy. Like Will Arnett's doing the voice. Yeah, Samoa Joe is the physical Sweet Tooth, and Will Arnett is voicing Sweet Tooth. Because you can do that, because he wears a mask the whole time, right? That's fair. Chewing a big wad helps moisten your mouth. Okay. So it can give you more saliva to work with. I don't think I have to worry about that. Anytime a show is uploaded exclusively to a single service, you'll be able to find it on a pirate service a minute after it's released. Isn't the internet great? Hey, goodbye, Rose Wolf. Hello, Instant Nukes. I'm doing okay. It's late at night, you know. Samoa Joe does VA work. Yeah, that is interesting because, like, from the few clips of Sweet Tooth that I've seen, he does seem to have a very deep voice that I don't think Will Arnett was pulling off at all. Speaking on Nick Cage, he's coming to Dead by Daylight. I heard a voice clip of him in that game where he's getting chased by Michael Myers and he just, like, he sings the Halloween theme. Your uncle got a new puppy? That's awesome. I love puppies. Have you seen the new Spider-Man movie? No. I don't find it necessary to go out to the theater to see a lot of movies. There's not a lot of movies I enjoy watching. As I've gotten older, I've gotten less interested in watching movies. They're so long, and I can never remember what the characters' names are. Honestly, I'd just rather read manga. Thank you, Omega Makoto, for the $1.99. Working with your fam to complete orders. Huh. That's both specific and non-specific. Well, I hope you have a good time.
Hi, fake. Doing work with my fam to complete orders.
You might have ADHD. I think that a lot sometimes too, but I have no evidence. If I do, then they should have caught it when they were diagnosing me the first time. It's too late now. Just, you know, the modern internet ruined my attention span. I don't go out to the theater unless it's a movie I desperately want to see. Like Sonic 3 or Venom 2. Like, you know? It has to be a movie that I'm, like, desperate to see. Only then will I go to the theater. Otherwise, I might never see it. I don't like getting invested in films. Like FNAF. Well, I wasn't going to see that in theaters anyway, because fuck Scott Cawthon. Tested for ADHD right now. Right, okay. Well, you're holding up 4 fingers. It's in your name. Autism and ADHD have a lot of symptom overlap. Well, I was never technically diagnosed with autism, but... You know, if I ever went back to get re-diagnosed, I probably would be. I got the shitty version of it that shall not be named. I'm so glad that this is my job now. Seriously, like... It could have been so much worse. When's the next Neko video? Why do you guys keep asking that? I'm literally the Neko video right now. Do you not see my ears? Do you not see them? Do you not see my ears? Do you not see my super cute ears? Do you not see my ears? Sigma male gigachad Batman syndrome. Can Batman not watch movies either? We have Neko video at home. What, am I not good enough for you? Look at me. I'm the Neko now. Yeah, necrosis, you know, the classic disease. But I still have my real ears because I'm anime. How many times have you read a manga where the characters have animal characteristics with just like the cat ears and shit, but they still have like regular human ears? Just cause. Remember DC intervened to stop the Harley Quinn writers from having Batman go down on a woman? What? When did that happen? Also, that's heresy, because I know that Bruce Wayne goes down. You see me stepping back with a casual VTuber chat stream? I had to. It's just, we don't want to see me suffering through Lies of P anymore. I'm really hoping that the dodge mechanic is improved in the full game. So I don't want to, like, get used to the dodge mechanic in the demo if it's not going to be the same. It was a big deal. Oh my god. You know, rather than thinking that Batman is, like, bad at sex, I would just think he doesn't have sex. He's too busy. They said canonically he doesn't. That's a lie. That's incorrect. Batman was supposed to go down on Catwoman. They said Batman wouldn't do that. Why would Catwoman even be with him if he doesn't do that? Are you shitting me? It was ridiculous. Still don't believe he beat the first boss. It's on video. There is footage of me beating the first boss. I want to see me beat the scrapped Watchman. We didn't have 3 hours to spare. Heroes don't do that. The heroes would specifically do that. Batman doesn't have sex. Damian Wayne exists. They didn't show it. You don't know. How come there isn't a Catman? There is. In DC and in Fairly Odd Parents. We acknowledge Batman hooking up with Barbara Gordon. Wasn't that just in one shitty movie? Adam West, R.I.P. Adam West was so cool. I love how when Adam West, like, he was, near the end of his life, he was mostly just in voice acting roles, usually just playing himself. Yeah, Adam West has been dead for a while, hasn't he? Yeah, Kevin Conroy as well. That was such a fucking gut punch. I'm still upset about that. I can't believe that Kevin Conroy is dead. He was the Batman voice. I hate it. Whenever anybody does like an animated Batman from now on, they're going to be doing like a Kevin Conroy Batman impression. That's how much of Batman he was. Catman, he's part mayor and part cat. Yeah. It just sucks. Like, you remember when, like, wasn't it in, I think they did replace him in one of the Arkham games, Arkham Origins, and it sucked? Or was that the Joker? I literally don't remember. That was a bad game. That was the one bad Arkham game. Last thing he did as a voice actor is going to be a shitty cash grab game. What, the Suicide Squad? That sucks. God, Robin Williams. It just sucks. Robin Williams is one of those things, like, I wasn't even, like, particularly that huge of a fan of his, but It sucks what happened to him because it was inevitable. Like, I get that death is inevitable no matter what, but like, his specific condition, that just fucking sucks. It was either he took himself out early or he was going to waste away. It sucked. It sucked so bad. Suicide Squad should have just stayed as a movie trailer. For which movie? There's 2 of them. Yeah, I never got to play Breath of the Wild. It sucks so bad. I'm just thinking back to 2016, the year when everything started to go wrong. I'm sure there's other years you could point to, like 2008 or something like that, but for me, the year everything started to go downhill, 2016. That's where it started. The condition is still something we don't know much about. Yeah, it was Lewy body syndrome, or whatever it was called. Yeah, like, he got diagnosed post-mortem, but even if they had known what was going on when he was still alive, they wouldn't have been able to do anything about it. Kevin Conroy died from cancer. Yeah, but like, at least with certain types of cancers, there's hope. Robin Williams had like the you're fucked no matter what condition. Depression doesn't care if you're rich. Yeah, but Robin Williams wasn't depressed. He literally had like a medical condition. I'm not saying that depression isn't a medical condition, but like he legitimately had like a physical medical condition. He was also depressed. Yeah, I would have been too in his position. Thank you, Princess Ashley, for the $2. Just wake up to Robin Williams. What, like his ghost? All of Batman hookups. Catwoman, Talia al Ghul, Vicky Vale, Zatanna. Really? Zatanna? Silver Street? Cloud from like Final Fantasy? Julia Pennyworth. Wait, what? Who the hell is that? Nocturna, Reaper, Rachel Caspian. I don't know who any of them hoes are. When did he fuck Poison Ivy? That could not have been consensual. This is pretty depressing. Yeah, let's talk about who Batman didn't fuck. They can't pronounce saint. What? Hey. That abbreviation can either mean saint or street, okay? And what's this about Batman fucking saints? I don't believe that. But when did he bang Superman? You know? When did that happen? When they let that happen? So, like, he can fuck all these other ladies, but he can never fuck Superman? Ever? Not even just on a dare? Not even a one-night stand? Just to see what would happen? Do I have that shirt IRL? No, but I own many striped shirts. I just thought that the blue and black would look nice. It's the kind of shirt I would have worn in high school. Perhaps with thinner stripes. The Force alone would kill him. Bullshit. Superman fucks Lois Lane all the time, so what's the problem? They did it in the movie. Right after Batman killed Superman, that's when they fucked. When nobody was looking. There's a comic with Bruce Wayne and Clark Kent in a bed together. Isn't that enough? No. Nightwing is worse. His body count is 73. That's not a problem for me. Nightwing's hot. Of course he fucks a lot of people. Poison Ivy is a lesbian. She's bisexual, okay? God. She is canonically bisexual. We do not appreciate bi-erasure here. Read the comics? No. There's fucking 70 years of comics. I'm not doing that. Where would I even start? They keep starting the numbers over. Any topic given enough time will lead to fake telling two boys you should bang, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Batman's allowed to fuck Wonder Woman, but not Superman? They're like basically just as close as friends. I don't care. Whatever. They all teamed up for that shitty movie. Only knew about her being with Harley, who is also bi. Yeah. But like, I don't know, did you think she was like kissing all those other dudes for fun? Well, I guess she was just doing it to poison them, but still. Batman and Superman sounds like BS to me. Their ship name is actually Superbad. I think, I don't know. I never actively shipped it. I just read one like really good fix-it fic for Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. It was so good. Like, it was legitimately so good. Like, Batman, instead of being like irrational and like afraid of terrorists, I guess, like he was in the movie, he like actually talks it out with Alfred and Superman, and they decide to work together to take down Lex Luthor and whatever, and it's way better than the movie. It doesn't even get all that shippy. They're just kind of like acknowledging that they've kind of got a thing for each other. But it was like the movie, but good. Batman has a kryptonite ring, if you catch my drift. I guess. One comic made Superman's son non-binary. Huh. He has a son? Thank you, Omega Makoto, for the $1.99. Oh yeah, the pink kryptonite. I forgot about that. What year did that come out in, anyway?
In OG Comics,
That's gotta be like an 80s one, right? I know nothing about comics. John Kent, future non-binary bisexual Superman. Okay. Oh, you know what? I saw this like... Okay. I saw this like shitty YouTube comment, like a screenshot of it, and it was like, oh, Capcom's all woke. I bet next they're gonna make Mega Man Mega They. And I'm just like, Mega Mam was right there. So mad. People can't even be bigoted in like an entertaining manner. The right can't meme. Superman's very proud of his bi-MB superhero child. I think he should be proud of any child of his because, you know, world of cardboard and everything. I only heard these things vaguely in passing. How dare the robot not have gender? Yeah, literally, I don't know. Legalize nuclear bombs. They are legal. Do you think that the government doesn't have them? Of course they do. If they have them, then they must be legal. Wasn't that in Superman 4? Superman 4, Superman got rid of all the nuclear weapons by throwing them into the sun. Or you can buy one. You don't have enough money to afford one. Model's doing some wild shit. It's twitchy, I'll admit. It's very twitchy. It can't really handle when I blink. Superman was a commie? No, that's an AU comic. What was it? Red Sun? Something like that? I don't know. My eyes are going apeshit. Yeah, this is what happens when you wear glasses. I can't take them off or else I can't read chat. What about Three Jokers? What about that AU where instead of Batman's parents getting killed, it's Bruce Wayne gets killed as a child, and like that makes his parents like get divorced, and his mom goes nuts and becomes like femme Joker, and his dad becomes the Batman? That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool idea. I love AU stories. Big fan of AU fanfic. Contacts there. I feel bad in my eyes. There's an openly MB Transformers character that got the usual suspects up in arms about how Transformers was woke now. Yeah, I heard about that. In the comics, though, they've just been like that forever. Like, not Transformers isn't entirely the Michael Bay movie. I remember when I was a kid, actually, I don't know how old I was, when like the first Transformers movies by Michael Bay started coming out. They released a brand new Transformers cartoon, like for kids, right? Because, you know, that's what Transformers always was. And I saw an ad for it while my cousin was over, and he said, well, that's stupid. They're making a cartoon based off of an adult movie. And I'm just like, have you never heard of Transformers before the Michael Bay movie, dude? Granted, he was like 10, but I'm just like, dude, seriously? Well, thank you, Megan Makoto, for the $4.99.
What is your favorite canonical LGBTQ characters from games/TV shows/movies/comics? Also, that was the Flashpoint paradox, that crazy Martha Wayne.
Well, I'm gonna sound like a bit of a fujoshi by saying this, but most of the media I watch that has canonical LGBTQ characters is all BL. Which I think just goes to show how dire representation is in the entertainment industry. But I will say, doesn't the what is it called? The main character of Hollow Knight count? Because they don't have a gender, right? BL Lovers Rise. Thank you. Thank you. They made a Rambo cartoon show in the 80s. Yeah, they had like RoboCop action figures in the 80s. Like, our ratings meant nothing back then. Hollow Knight had a love interest. No, when you say LGBTQ+, that also includes gender identity. And the main character of Hollow Knight doesn't have a gender, so there you go. Or I guess, Chris from Deltarune is non-binary, so them. But yeah, I'm legitimately having a hard time thinking of like any characters from any shows or movies I've watched recently that are like canonically like gay or bi. I can only think of characters that like are like trans. Thank you, Jacob CV, for the $2. You're stricken with the gingivitis ailment. Oh, that sucks. That's the worst. I'm like predisposed to that. I hate it. Undyne? Yeah. I think I like Alphys more, though.
I've been stricken with the gingivitis.
Yuri from Yuri on Ice. I didn't watch that show. Venom pronouns are they, them, not because he's non-binary, but because he's quite literally two people. Yeah, if Venom counts, then I'm all in on that. Also, he's definitely gay. Well, they. You know what? It doesn't matter. They call Venom he in the movie. It's fine. He, they. I don't care. Alright, good night, Elsie. Good luck at work. Can't believe the anime is named Yuri on Ice and it's BL. I remember the one episode and like a abridged parody that Octopimp did back in the day called Yowie on the Rocks. Hilarious. Monkey D. Luffy is canonically Arrow Ace. Yeah, see, I've never seen One Piece or She-Ra. Honestly, I just, there is not a lot of media I consume that has canonically gay characters that isn't just BL. I'm kind of ashamed to admit it, but that's the way it is. Venom asexually reproduces. Good enough for me. Stop streaming so I can go to sleep. It's only been an hour. I guess I should go to bed so I can go to the gym in the morning. Jughead from the Archie comics is canonically Ace. Yeah, these days. Like, I'm sorry, but like if you read older Archie comics, like, yeah, he has less of an interest in girls, but like he's definitely dated before. Which I guess is like not, you can do that if you're Ace, but still. He didn't start that way. Don't play dumb with me. I read a lot of Archie comics as a kid. That was like my fave. Buff fake character models. I'm using Vroid Studio. You cannot make buff characters in that engine. It's all just twinkish anime characters. So I don't know any shows and movies that have WLW. I know about Adventure Time, but I stopped watching that a really long time ago. Oh, wait. I'm an idiot, of course. Steven Universe. Everybody in that show is gay. Actually, it was recently, I think, the 6th anniversary of Ruby and Sapphire's wedding. Remember that? That was such a cute episode where they got married and then they were Garnet again. I just remembered how much I really enjoyed Steven Universe back in the day. And then the movie came out and I had absolutely no interest in watching the sequel series. It's not even worth it. I mean, like, they rushed the, like, listen, I know the creators were forced to rush the ending by Cartoon Network because, like, the execs were insanely homophobic, but that doesn't make the show any better, so I don't want to watch the rest of it. All the characters in TF2 are canonically gay. I mean, Medic and Heavy at the very least. And Spy has got to be pansexual because, like, come on, he's fucking everybody. They shouldn't have redeemed the diamonds. Hey, it's a kid's show. This is one thing that everybody seems to forget. It's a kid's show. If they want to redeem the bad guys and have everybody have, like, a big happy ending, that's fine. Okay? It's fine. Never say future either. The movie was kind of not my cup of tea. I didn't enjoy, like, the whole memory loss storyline. Like, that was kind of dumb. But the songs were great. Spinell, great character. Big fan of her design and everything. There's a Hololive VTuber that admits she reads a lot of Spy X Medic fics. I mean, I've seen a lot of fan art. I haven't read so many fics. Pretty sure the Owl House forgot it was a kid's show. What, does it get, like, violent? Spinell was a great villain. Yeah, and her songs were great. Didn't redeem the bad guys in Transformers. Optimus Prime has never atoned for his crimes. Isn't he the good guy in that show? SU Future pretty much goes how you would expect. I saw GIFs, like GIF sets of the last episode. Doesn't, like, it just end and then Steven, like, just drives away in a car? He just drives away for some reason, and maybe there'll be a follow-up in the future if Cartoon Network ever gets their heads out of their asses. That's Autobot propaganda. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know enough about Transformers to make any quips about this. I've only seen, like, the first 2 movies. Steven goes to therapy off screen. Yeah, and somebody died. I don't know. Renzo's Bubblegum and Marceline are gay. Okay. Listen to me on this. I remember this happening, and I need somebody to confirm that this was real. Okay, so back in the day, there was, like, an extracurricular type video posted on, I think, Cartoon Network's YouTube channel, where they would talk about what happened in the latest episodes of Adventure Time, and a video got posted, and they implied in the recap that maybe Marceline has, like, stronger feelings for Bubblegum, and apparently just suggesting that in a video got somebody fired. Because that's how homophobic Cartoon Network was at the time, and kinda still is. That did happen. Okay, I remember that. I remember, like, finding out that PB and Marceline were canon years later, and I was like, what? After they got somebody fired for suggesting it? Like, damn. And the after show was canceled. Yeah, I remember that. I remember how just aggressively homophobic Cartoon Network was. I remember, and I know what they did to Steven Universe in the end. There was a reason why they didn't do much exploring of, like, the gem world or whatever. They wanted to do more of that, but Cartoon Network forced them to rush it, so we didn't get to see all that cool shit. There's a bunch of wine moms backlashing. Yeah. Being gay sounds kind of gay. I know, isn't it great? That's the stated reason anyway. Whatever. Yeah, seriously. Like, what is the point of all of these, like, shitty production companies being like, they'll post on Twitter during Pride Month, like, oh, yay, rainbows and such. But when it comes to, like, their actual creative endeavors, they're like, you cannot show gay characters at all because it will piss off, like, 20% of our audience. I'm furious. Fucking furious. Like, seriously. How do people live, like, just being like that? Money. The point is money. Yeah. Whatever. Like, oh, I got so fucking mad. Like, I was at my parents' the other day, and they had, like, a friend over, or, like, a couple friends, and just as I was, like, heading out the door, I started hearing, like, this fucking, like, older guy, and he's like, did you hear about Bud Light? They're losing, like, billions of dollars because of their, like, gay cans. And I'm like, are you fucking stupid? I had to leave because, like, I would have yelled at him otherwise. I'm like, one, that's not true. Like, Bud Light is doing fucking fine. They're, like, a massive beer company. And two, Just shut the fuck up, you bigoted fuck. I don't know. It just pisses me off. I just think about all those people, like, facing oppression, getting kicked out of their homes for being what they are, and, you know, like, possibly even facing, like, getting attacked in the street just for, like, living as themselves. And these people are all like, ugh, Bud Light supporting that. Like, Bud Light supporting people that are oppressed. Fuck them. Like, I don't know. Makes me want to strangle somebody. See, faith, loss, and humanity. Neckos are the future. Yeah, I don't know. Have you ever seen a cat be homophobic? No, you haven't. Cats are the future. Guy whose entire family hates him voice. Liberals mad. Yeah, it's literally just to make people mad. Anyway. No more politics. Cats just hate everyone sometimes. That's not true. Cats are full of love in their hearts. They just don't know how to express it. Embrace necosociopathy. Yeah, I'm down with that. Transphobic cat on Twitter scratching the trans flag. Maya Crimey would never. All cats are autistic. I thought that was just the orange ones. I'm not orange. Do you think I should make a rainbow version of myself? Do you think it would be possible to, like, create, like, a version of my model where, like, my hair goes rainbow? You know, like that old, like, what was it? Windows Movie Maker effect that you could do, where you just, like, you flash the rainbow colors. That'd be so fun. I want to do that. I'm actually wearing a shirt with a rainbow on it right now. I bought it yesterday when I was at the mall. It's just like a rainbow, but, like, it's in a heart shape. I got it for like $20. It was so cheap. Probably could. Okay, well, I kind of want to figure that out now. You know what? Maybe I could just do, like, an overlay effect so, like, all of me just, like, gets rainbowed. Thank you, Omega Makoto, for the $4.99. Stadium Rave song from the Jellyfish Jam. I kind of do remember that. Yeah. So, like, when I was out shopping yesterday. You know, I took the bus and I got there to the place with the stores, and I walked around. I bought some chocolate covered jubes. I bought a shirt and some shorts, and I also bought, there it is, I also bought a 5-pound weight. It was on sale. It was like $10. I think it was like 30% off. So it's like a 5-pound dumbbell, which I've been looking for one of those because I want to work on my arms. Just a little bit, though. I don't like how flabby they are. I know I'm doing like the whole weight loss thing. It's working, okay? I'm not dipping on the diet or anything. I'm just very frustrated about the way my body weight distributes itself. Okay, goodbye, no one. I'm very frustrated about it. I don't like the way my body is composed. So you've got all like this fat in like various areas, but you can see all of my ribs. How does this work? Weight loss is way more noticeable if you gain muscle at the same time. I will do that. I will gain the muscle. A panda. Oh. Unfortunately, I'm thinking about it, and I feel like that gradient would look a little bit weird on a panda, I gotta be honest. Look. I don't have any problem with pansexuals. I just have to say, the colors on the flag ain't working. They don't go, bro. Aesthetically, not a fan of the pansexual flag. I know I sound like an asshole saying that, but that's the one issue. Not to be homophobic, but that flag sucks. Yeah, like, please. Color theory, ladies and gentlemen. Those in the pan flag are like Neapolitan. How are they anything like Neapolitan ice cream? How is that even close? Like the colors. Yeah, I guess it's yellow, pink, and blue, right? Just the shades that they chose aren't working. You hold $2. Give me 10 more minutes. Colors on the bi flag are also not the best. Oh, but I like those. They're kind of like a gradient. I guess it's just all about your aesthetic preferences. I don't know. I think a lot of the pride flags are really pretty. You know, I know everybody calls like the gay flag the toothpaste flag. I like the minty fresh coloring though. The trans flag is also very nice. It's very applicable to a lot of different situations. You do pink, blue, and white. You can put that in a lot of different places and it all looks very nice. The ace flag, or was it the aromantic flag? I don't know. The one with the purple in it, that one looks great. I'm a big fan of the bisexual colors, you know? It's, what is it? Pink, blue, and purple. Well, you know I like purple. Yeah, and like just like the gay flag overall, like the rainbow flag, I like that one. Especially the one with the extra colors from like back in the day. I know they've redone it a bunch of times, so it's just like rainbows, but like there used to be extra stripes on it that brought out the colors a bit more. I don't know. Demi flag is a black triangle with 2 gray lines. Yeah, sometimes the flags just get like a little bit like specific in ways where I'm just like, man, they're really trying hard to differentiate their flags, ain't they? Trans flag, blue for Blue Meth, pink for Jesse Pinkman, and white for Walter White. Yeah, like, I do believe there are people out there that legitimately think that Jesse Pinkman is canonically trans in the show because they've never seen it. Do you like Starburst, like the candy? It's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Can I just say I hate all people equally and not be called a bigot? Oh my god, are you from like 2014? Remember it was in 2014, right? When I think Hellsing Ultimate Abridged episode 4 dropped and they made Rip Van Winkle into like a stereotypical Tumblrina social justice warrior. And let me tell you, a lot of those jokes did not age well. Especially when like she's calling like Alucard like racist or whatever, and he's like, I hate everyone equally, and I'm just like, man, that did not age well at all, especially for like an abridged series that I think is a really impressive feat. It's got great editing, great voice acting, it actually completed the series it set out to abridge. I thought it was amazing. It's just that one episode that's not very good. Pan flag is terrible as a flag, but it's 100% the most eye-catching, which makes it work as an accent piece or a pride piece. You know what? I didn't consider that. Kesha showed up in Hell of a Boss. Yes, I heard of that. I'm not current with it. I feel like you may as well just tell me everything about it, because like, I haven't been keeping up. Yeah, listen. Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged was my first abridged series, and I loved it to death as a teenager, but the old episodes really have not aged well. There's just like a lot of... I won't say it was like out of character. I mean, for a series that was being produced on the internet in the 2010s, and slightly before the 2010s, I think, some of the questionable stuff there was like period typical, but it still wasn't okay and it didn't age well. Okay? Bonds Beyond Time, abridged. Is that the movie? I love that one. I haven't seen it in a while, though. Please don't tell me there's something problematic in that. Hey, Nolan, what's up? Why'd you fucking spam all those periods like an hour ago? Don't think I forgot. Why did you do that? Explain yourself. In one post, okay? Dragon Ball Abridged. Yeah, that sadly ended. Just before the Boo saga. Ever feel exhausted or overworked? Oh, absolutely. But this is all I have to do, so... I don't have a social life or anything. I can tell you if I did, this job would be a lot harder. Uploading every day? It's not a curse I'd wish on anyone, but it's what I do. And what do I do to stay motivated? I don't know, I just keep going. It's not about motivation, it's just doing it. Adopt a cat. My family keeps telling me to get a pet. I don't want to. Because I need mostly silence. Listen, pets are not good at being quiet. And I need, like, silence the majority of the time. Get a rat. They're not as cute. I'd get a hamster. Get a goldfish? No. Listen, I had a really bad history of fish when I was a kid. And it wasn't because I was raising them improperly, okay? Buy a fish from the pet store. And they had a policy that if it died within 2 weeks, you get a new one for free. 3 fish in a row died within 2 weeks. And I wasn't putting them in like a fishbowl. I had a proper tank and everything. I fed them. But they died. I had a goldfish. His name was Goldie. He lived for 3 years. And then we moved. And like a month after we moved, he died. And then like fish just weren't the same after that. Someone taking advantage of the system? Hey, I didn't kill my fish just to get a new fish, alright? It was the only pet my parents would let me have, because dogs are too much responsibility. My dad hates cats. They didn't want to get me any, like, small rodents because my mom hates them, so all we could have was fucking fish. I don't even like fish that much, okay? I don't even like them that much. They're fine animals, but I don't much like having them around. You can't pet them or anything. So, like, they're just there. I fed them, I took care of them, but, like, I don't want a fish. I'm tired of looking at fish. Fish's death was a canon event now. I don't mind fish. I just don't want them in my neighborhood. I don't want them in my house. Okay, so like there's some new people living in like my grandma's old house. It's a very complicated story, but she's not living there anymore. So like it's being rented out to like this couple with like a kid or whatever, and they've got a dog that barks super loud. And the last time I was in there, they've got a tank with like 2 turtles in it. I was like, what? It's just so random. I don't want a turtle either, though. My hungry ass could never own a pet. Oh my god. I see more rat appreciators in chat. Listen, rats are cute, but I don't know if I could own one. Got 1 more minute. Send me some money then. I was gonna end it soon anyway, but do you want to send me some money? Would you Do you want to buy audios from me? Do you want to pay for my cool desk? You want to pay for my desk? What about a ferret? I feel like that's too complicated. Well, the gentleman is pushing me to end the live stream, but he's got to send me some money before I'll do it. Ferret is not a good idea. They're crazy. I believe you. Peanut Butter Gamer had a ferret, didn't he? Oh, thank you, Complex Awareness, for being a real faker for 7 months.
Whoa.
Alright, good night. Alright, thank you, the gentleman, for the $2. I gotta go to bed anyway. I'll wrap up the stream, whatever. It's like, you know, that Patreon thing, that meme that's like, buy my silence for $8,000 a month, you can pay me to stop. Just send me money to stop streaming. It's that simple. It's like girl month. All right, anyway, I'm gonna go. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for tuning in this late. It's really weird that I got more viewers than usual. That's it, Nolan. You're getting banned for life. I'll kill you. Never take that out of context.
Here you go. Also,
Yeah.
I did all of those things.
Hope you enjoy eating that band, boyo. Have a good night, everybody. See ya. We'll be back with a new audio tomorrow. It's gonna be villain themed. It's gonna be super cute. Cute like me. Yeah. Okay, bye.